If you're buying the Quest 3 headset, one of the common questions I ask is, should you buy the warranty with it? The simple answer to that is yes. For someone who has owned more than 5 Quest 2 headset, and 3 of them was like kind of my daily driver, and all 3 of them, after like about a year or two, all had some sort of issue, from audio to stick drift, yada yada. I can't imagine the build quality of Quest 3 is that much better. With that being said, if you are planning to show your Quest 3 to someone else, especially someone who is a little bit on the older side, you definitely want that warranty. My dad was using his Quest 3 and he was playing level table tennis. Not once, not twice, but thrice out of only a handful of times he'd be using the headset. So 3 times he felt the table was real because he was doing mixed reality. He felt the table tennis table was real. And one time that he dropped the controllers on there, and then 2 times he face planted right onto the ground. So with that being said, the 3rd time he actually broke the headset. One of the lens was cracked. If without any warranty, I believe you could actually request a replacement through Meta, and they'll go ahead and replace it for like $160. Now the beauty is, through Meta, they sell a Medicare Plus warranty, and the beauty is it is only $40. So it's actually one of the cheapest warranty that's out there. They'll fix it up to 3 times, but every single time they'll give you a refurbished headset. So it is affordable, and they'll fix it for you multiple times. I think it's up to 3 times. The only issue we have here is that you will have to wait roughly about 3 to 5 business days when you're sending that item to them, 3 to 5 business days for them to prove it and send refurbishing it to you, and then 3 to 5 business days that you're gonna wait for the headset to get back to you. So roughly you're looking at, short 9 business days, long 15 business days, and they messed up on their end, might be even longer. Now there is an option that's available, but right now, or before even, I read some of the reviews about it, is called a advanced placement. So what they do is they send the headset first, and then they wait like within 30-day period, you have to send the headset back to them. So the problem I have with advanced placement is that once I filled the information that they needed and then submitted it, it declined me. So it took them, so first I had to contact them, and then it took a day for them to send that form over. And then after that, I reached out to them. I'm like, hey, advanced placement didn't go through. What is going on? And the customer service agent was just like, wait for 3 to 5 business days. We're going to try to figure it out. So I waited 2 more business days. And then I reached out to them again. And then they told me that, we're not going to give you advanced placement anymore because the form didn't go through. So I see a lot of that issue right now, like advanced placement is not going through. So that actually adds a couple additional days. You could try it. You maybe get lucky, you get advanced placement. In that case, I would assume that they'll send a refurbished unit to you within like 5 to 7 business days. So if that is the case, I think that is awesome. It's a pretty good warranty at only $40 for the 128 gigabyte. But the problem with that is right now, not a lot of people are getting the advanced placement. And what ended up happening when when they offer you advanced placement and you end up not getting it, the original 9 to 15 business days suddenly turn into almost 20 days of wait time. So that sucks. But it is the most affordable option out there. And by multiple times contacting folks at Meta support, they genuinely seems to want to make things work. But the biggest issue I have with them is every single time you contact them, they'll tell you something like, hey, we're going to do this. And then they'll have to wait 24 hours to send you an email to confirm it, which is really bizarre and really weird. Like they already approved it, but then they will have to send an email to you, like to follow up to let you know that you are approved and what is the next step. Now, right now is Prime Day. So today I actually picked up another Quest 3, and that is simply because I have to wait about 15 days for my dad's headset to be replaced, and he really want to play level table tennis. I'm going to be out of town, so I got him another headset, and this time I got it from Best Buy. And the reason is because, which is the second option, if you got your headset from Best Buy, you could go with the Geek Squad protection, which is the protection that I recommend if you have a little bit more budget. At the same time, you want your headset to be replaced pretty much right away, and you want a new headset or new everything instead of a replacement refurbished headset. The way I confirmed this, so I haven't used the warranty for the Geek Squad, the new one, the Geek Squad one yet. Knock on wood, right? However, I have read quite a few like Reddit posts about folks are able to get a brand new headset when the headset is damaged. At the same time, I actually walked into Best Buy and talked to some of the Geek Squad members and just kind of talked to them, be like, hey, when you guys have a Quest 3 return, what do you guys do? Do you guys do a replacement, or do you guys give us like a brand new unit? So it is confirmed that multiple Geek Squad members like, yeah, usually we just give you a fresh headset with controllers, whatnot. And one of the beautiful thing I read about this is kind of gaming the system. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it, but this is what I read on Reddit. Folks would buy a headset from Best Buy, and then what they do is they'll have a warranty on there. So at the end of 2 years of the warranty, they go ahead and just bring it in and then ask them to replace it for a new headset. Just make up some issue and get it replaced for a new headset. And then the beautiful thing about this is that you could actually spend $100, or the Geek Squad member told me is $90. You could spend $90 to get new insurance on your replacement headset. So every 2 years, you could pretty much spend like $100 to get a brand new headset. One of the thing about Geek Squad insurance is that I have this experience before. I have a washer and it was discontinued. So instead of giving me a replacement of the same washer, they give me a gift certificate of the original amount of the washer. So, I mean, hopefully, 2 years down the line, Quest 4 comes out, something wrong with the Quest 3, I go ahead and be like, hey, something wrong with Quest 3, and they give me a full reimbursement. So I think that's just crazy, like too good of a deal to be true almost, but it is, based on right now, that is the case. So with that being said, I want my headset to be replaced right away, and I want a full new headset or set of Quest 3. I don't want a refurbished unit. There's nothing, I just don't want a refurbished unit. So with that being said, for me personally, I just think that the Best Buy Geek Squad is the better option, and that's why the third headset purchase is through Best Buy, and I do have the Geek Squad membership or Geek Squad insurance, which is a little bit more expensive at $80 for the 128 gigabyte. So twice the amount, guys, twice the amount. And then the third option you folks have, a lot of folks might have bought this on Amazon, and I don't recommend the Amazon one. It's just because, based on what I read, it's about the same coverage you'll get from Meta, except Meta really want to take care of you here because you bought the headset directly, like it's their headset. So, because I have read like multiple folks whose warranty went out and Meta still like kind of replaced it, and also the more important thing is it is actually cheaper to buy the Care Plus package on Meta than if you enrolled for the Quest 3 insurance through Amazon. So yeah, so there you have it, guys. There's the three options that I'm very familiar with, which is Meta directly, right? If you buy the insurance from Meta directly, it is one of the cheapest option out there. They repair up to 3 times, but it could potentially take up to like 20 days for them to turn over, right? The second option, which is what I like, is the Geek Squad option with Best Buy. You get a brand new set of Quest 3, right? Not refurbished. It is a bit more expensive at $80. And when you're buying new insurance through them again and again, it's going to be like $90. And it's one shot. So you replace a new headset, you have to go ahead and enroll new insurance for your future headset that they replace. And then the third option is through Amazon. I think it's Asurion LLC. It's not by Amazon. It's like their partner insurance company. The problem with that one is just more expensive than the Meta, the buying the insurance from Meta directly. And at the same time, it pretty much gives you the same coverage as Meta. I think it's like a little bit worse too. So I don't recommend that one. So yeah, guys, if you have any questions about the insurance stuff, feel free to shoot a message down below. I hope this is helpful. If you find this helpful and you want to watch some VR stuff, feel free to subscribe.